Hey guys, Nick Kellar, Greg Brock with Atlas Premier Realty. Have another video blog for you today. Today we wanted to make this real market specific. It's a hot seller's market right now. Buyers are struggling to find homes. When they do find homes, they're having a hard time securing them because of the competition. So
it's crazy.
Yeah, today we wanted to, today's topic is 4 ways to beat the competition with your next home.
So the number one way, and we talk about this every time, is to just assure that your financing is in order. Put simply, that's to be pre-approved and have a clear expectation of what that looks like and what your upper limits and your lower limits of what you can afford and what you would like in a mortgage payment.
Yeah, so do the due diligence to talk to a lender, make sure you have all the numbers squared away so that you're prepared and not having to tie together those loose ends when you do find a house, right?
Absolutely.
I would also add that when you do find a house that you want to buy, is maybe have your lender work with a local lender and have them proactively call the listing agent on your behalf to just speak glowingly about how approved you are to purchase the house.
And the last thing about that you can do to assure that the seller knows that you're financially stable is to do a larger earnest money deposit. Usually the market stipulates around a 1% earnest money deposit. If you can do anything more than that, then it makes you stand out as a little bit stronger financially. Right. So more is better, and all of that earnest money deposit will go towards your down payment. So it stays in your pocket, and we have contingencies to protect it for you.
Yep. Second thing is to, just comes down to philosophy and overall strategy. Everybody likes the same stuff when it comes to a house. The bells and whistles, the granite countertops, the hardwood floors, all of that stuff. But you pay for that. And in a competitive market, you're going to pay for top of market. There's not a whole lot of deals to be had, and everybody's rushing to get those deals. Correct. So maybe switch strategy and find something that's in less than perfect condition. Maybe show a little vision behind it and improve it yourself, and probably land something that's going to have a little equity built in, as opposed to paying for everything in it and at top of market.
Absolutely. I mean, everybody wants to move in ready, but look for the deals.
So sometimes where everybody's headed, you go in the opposite direction and find something that might need a little work done to it.
Third one that we wanted to talk about is to include a personal letter. Now, this is not an obligation, and the seller's agent actually isn't even obligated to present it with your offer. That being said, they usually do, and we've seen it change the course of the offer and get better deals for our clients, or at least put them at top of the seller's list.
Yeah, I mean, real estate's an emotional purchase, and for sellers, if you can turn the tables for them, write a really nice emotional letter, just sharing who you are and what you're trying to do with their house. Yeah. Maybe you can tug on that emotion a little bit. Quick example, we had a buyer recently win out over several offers, even though they were the lowest offer, but because of their circumstance and the letter that they wrote to the sellers. So it does work. It doesn't work all the time, but look, when you're in a competitive market, these things sometimes aren't always going to come to price. It's going to sometimes be in the details. So making sure you're pre-approved, making sure your lender reaches out to them, make sure you have higher earnest money deposit. You're maybe switching gears and looking for homes that need work, and then including a letter with your offer. Those things are all things that can help your offer stand out over others if you're in a competitive situation.
Last one we wanted to tell you about was make sure you are working with a local real estate expert, somebody who is doing a lot of business in the area that you are focusing on, because they might even know some properties that are off market. Perfect example of that would be, say for example, if I have a client that doesn't quite want to put their house on the market yet because they're afraid they're not ready to find a home, but we just found them a home, getting ready to put them on the market, and we can slide you in to check out that property before anyone else has. And so if you're working with somebody that is doing a lot of business in the area that you are in, you have a better chance of getting those kinds of opportunities. Not to toot our own horn, but if you're in the Carroll County, Baltimore County, Frederick area, that's us.
Shameless promotion.
Shameless promotion.
So hopefully this helps. If it's a competitive market out there, it doesn't mean that you can't find the house that you're looking for. It just means that you might need to pay more attention to the details of your offer. As always, we appreciate your support. We appreciate you checking out our video blog. If you have any questions or would like to see us cover a topic in the future, don't hesitate to reach out. And thanks again.